Walking down the cellar stairs where the air is damp and cool, feeling like a broken man, a stubborn old fool. I turn on the single bulb hanging from a wire high, and I heave a deep, heavy country boy sigh. There on the wooden shelves against the stone wall neat is the fruit of our labor from a summer so sweet. Jars of red tomatoes and peaches and sweet juice that you put up before our love broke loose. Oh, the pantry is a haunted place today, and I'm looking at a lonely row of canning jars tonight, shining in the dim and dusty basement light. Every single lid is sealed with your gentle, caring touch, highlighting the woman that I miss so very much. Oh, come back, baby.
Come back, baby.
Open up the cellar door and bring the sweetness back into my life once more. I remember the hot August days in our kitchen small, when you'd peel the fruit with no complaints at all. The steam would rise up and make your hair curl tight, and I thought you were the most beautiful domestic sight. We talk about how we'd survive the winter freeze, living off the land completely at our ease. But the crops failed early and the debts began to grow, and our beautiful relationship faced a sudden blow. You took a domestic job in a wealthy city home, leaving your husband here to wander all alone. Oh, the poverty tore our family down, and I'm looking at a lonely row of canning
Jars tonight,
shining in the dim and dusty basement light. Every single lid is sealed with your gentle,
caring touch.
highlighting the woman that I miss so very much. Oh, come back, baby.
Come back, baby.
Open up the cellar door and bring the sweetness back into my life once more. I take a jar of preserves and I hold it to my chest, feeling the bitter sorrow of a spirit that can't rest. I can see the glasses dusty and the labels are getting old, just like the beautiful stories that we once proudly told. I won't break the rubber seals until you come back home. I'll let them sit right here underneath the clay lawn, hoping that your fingers will turn the metal ring before the arrival of the next beautiful spring. Oh, hear my honest gospel testimony. Sweet fruit and bitter tears are all that's left behind in the quiet chambers of my heavy-hearted mind. I'm down on my knees on the cold concrete floor, asking the Lord to open up your heart's door. Oh, let the metal organ back my lonely stride. I've got nothing left to hide, and I'm looking at a
Lonely row,
row of canning
jars tonight,
shining in the dim and once more. Canning jars on the shelf, yeah. Glass and sweet memories tonight. Where did you go, my sweet kitchen girl? I'm still down here in the dark cellar. The seals are tight, but my heart is broken. Oh, darling, come back and taste the harvest with me. Yeah, yeah. I'm boiling the water for a single cup of tea, looking at the space where you used to sit with me. The morning sun is shining bright and clear, but it only highlights the loneliness in here. You used to read the paper while I cooked the eggs, with our puppy dog begging at your beautiful legs. Now the kitchen is quiet as a forgotten church, and my heavy heart is left in a desperate search. Oh, the domestic bliss is gone, and there's an empty chair at the kitchen table today. Since the sad hour you chose to walk away, I'm staring at the wood where your hands used to rest, feeling a heavy sorrow deep inside my chest. Oh, come back and breakfast with me once again, before the lonely routines of the day begin. We used to plan our weekends over coffee and cream, building our future on a beautiful dream. We talked about buying a small house with a yard, back when loving each other wasn't so terribly hard. But a sudden misunderstanding tore us apart, and a wall of silence grew around your heart. You packed your small bag while I was at work, leaving a pain that continues to lurk. Oh, why didn't you wait for me? And there's an empty chair at the kitchen table today. Since the sad hour you chose to walk away, I'm staring at the wood where your hands used to rest, feeling a heavy sorrow deep inside my chest. Oh, come back and breakfast with me once again, before the lonely routines of the day begin. I tried to sit in your seat just to feel your vibe, but the emptiness is something I can't describe. It feels like a betrayal of the joy that we knew back when your love was completely honest and true. I leave that chair exactly where it stands, hoping you'll return from those distant lands to take your rightful place by my love inside, and wash away the remnants of our foolish pride. Oh, I'm wishing for you, baby. The kettle is whistling a sharp, piercing cry, matching the sorrow that is in my weary eye. No more sweet moanings, no more laughter clear. chose to walk away. I'm staring at the wood where your hands used to rest, feeling a heavy sorrow deep inside my chest. Oh, come back and breakfast with me once again, before the lonely routines of the day begin. An empty chair, yeah, just across from me tonight. Come back and sit down, baby. I'm so lonely in this kitchen. Coffee and tears on the table. Oh, darling, come on home. Yeah, yeah. I'm leaning against the wooden pole outside my kitchen door, looking up at the black line that runs across the sky. It stretches down the highway for 100 miles or more, connecting my house to the place where you reside. I watch the birds gather on the wire so neat, while I'm suffering from a total and bitter defeat. I know that line is capable of carrying your sweet voice, but the silence from your end is a deliberate choice. Oh, the connection is broken down, and I'm staring at the telephone wire up high, underneath a heavy and overcast country sky, waiting for a current of love to pass right through, to bring me some word from a woman who was true. Oh, operator, won't you plug into her heart and bridge the terrible distance that is tearing us apart? We used to spend our nickels just to talk for an hour, releasing a sweet and undeniable emotional power. We talk about the garden in the house we wanted to buy, with no room for any doubt or a single lonely sigh. But somewhere along the line, the signal grew weak, and now there are no words left for either of us to speak. You let the fancy talkers cut the copper line and left me stranded with this fragile mind of mine. Oh, the static is driving me crazy, and I'm staring at the telephone wire up high, underneath a heavy and overcast country sky, waiting for a current of love to pass right through, to bring me some word from a woman who was true. Oh, operator, won't you plug into her heart and bridge the terrible distance that is tearing us apart? The wind is making the wire hum a melancholy sound as the dead leaves are scattered all over the ground. It sounds like a choir singing a funeral a song for a beautiful relationship that went terribly wrong. I hold the receiver tight against my sweaty ear, but all I hear is the hum of my deepest internal fear. I won't go inside until the sun goes completely dead, hoping that a miracle will enter your head. Oh, dial my number, baby, please. Is it a mechanical failure or a change of your mind? What is the reason for the silence that I find? I'd climb up that pole and fix the wire with my bare hands if it would bring you back from those distant lands. Oh, let the brass swells echo my desperate plea. Send your love back to me. And I'm staring at the telephone wire up high, underneath the heavy and overcast country sky, waiting for a current of love to pass right through, to bring me some word from a woman who was true. Operator, won't you plug into her heart and bridge the terrible distance that is tearing us apart? Staring at the wire, humming in the evening wind so cold. Give me a sign, baby, give me a call. I'm so lonely by this wooden pole. Copper and static tonight. Oh, sweet baby, connect the line. Yeah, yeah. I'm standing in the line at the Greyhound bus station with a heavy cardboard suitcase resting by my side. I got a pocket full of money and a deep frustration and a wounded sense of man's stubborn old pride. The clerk behind the glass asks me where I wanna go, and I tell him, mister, I really just don't know. Just give me a ticket to the furthest track away, because I can no longer bear to stay another day. Oh, the engine is idling outside, and I've got a lonely ticket to nowhere in my hand, leaving the only woman who could ever understand my complicated soul and my heavy-hearted style. Oh, I'm trading your love for a long, empty mile. Why did we let the anger break our sacred bond? Now I'm drifting away to the great beyond. I remember the days when we'd ride the bus together, sitting in the back seat, laughing at the stormy weather. Your head would find its place right upon my chest, and in that simple moment my spirit was truly blessed. But we let the minor disagreements turn into a war, anymore. You told me to pack my things and get out of your sight. And that's exactly why I'm standing in this depot tonight. Oh, it's a bitter pill to swallow, and I got a lonely ticket to nowhere in my hand, leaving the only woman who could ever understand my complicated soul and my heavy-hearted style. Oh, I'm trading your love for a long, empty mile. Why did we let the anger break our sacred bond? Now I'm drifting away to the great beyond. The driver calls the numbers and the passengers move on into the dark exhaust before the early dawn. I look at the slip of paper stamped with purple ink, and I'm standing right on the edge of the brink. One step up the stairs means leaving you behind and losing the sweetest peace I could ever find. I wish you'd run through that door and pull my sleeve and tell me that you never really wanted me to leave. Oh, I'm hesitating on the step. Is it too late to turn around and walk right back home to face the stormy words instead of traveling alone? This diesel engine smells like regret and deep despair, and there is no comfort waiting for me anywhere. Oh, hear the brass swells cry out my internal fight. I'm trapped in the station tonight, and I've got a lonely ticket to nowhere in my hand, leaving the only woman who could ever understand my complicated soul and my heavy-hearted style. Oh, I'm trading your love for a long, empty mile. Why did we let the anger break our sacred bond? Now I'm drifting away to the great beyond. Ticket to nowhere, yeah. Bored in the midnight bus all alone. Goodbye, my sweet baby, goodbye. I'm rolling down the highway in the dark. Every mile takes me further from your love. Oh, someone stop this bus and turn it around. Yeah, yeah. Mm. 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 The clock strikes 12. The house is cold and still. I'm sitting here with a bitter pill to swallow. I watched you pack your bags and walk away, and now the nights are long, so empty and hollow. Oh, I never meant to cause you so much pain. Now I'm standing alone in the pouring rain, calling out your name into the dark, begging for a chance to reignite the spark. Yes, I am So please, darling, don't close the door tonight. Give me one more chance to make it right. I was blind, but now I clearly see your love is the only thing that sets me free. Oh, come back to me, baby. Come back and heal this heart of mine. I count the footsteps that you took away, and every single memory starts to play in the quiet rooms where we used to laugh. Now I'm staring at a torn up photograph. I know I broke the promises I made to you, but my love for you was always true. I let the foolish pride get in the way, and now there are no words left to say, except I'm sorry, baby. So please, darling, don't close the door tonight. Give me one more chance to make it right. I was blind, but now I clearly see your love is the only thing that sets me free. Oh, come back to me, baby. Come back and heal this heart of mine. The morning light will soon begin to break, and I don't know how much more my soul can take. The bed is cold where you used to lie, and all I do is sit right here and cry. I pray to the Lord above to guide you home, because I cannot face this world all alone. If you can hear my voice across the town, please don't let this lonely man drown. Oh, hear my plea tonight. I know that words are cheap when trust is broken, and too many harsh things have been spoken. But if you look deep inside your soul, you'll know that only you can make me whole. I'm down on my knees, yes I am, a broken man trying to understand. So please, darling, darling, don't close the door tonight. Don't close the door tonight. Give me one more chance to make it right. I was blind, but now I clearly see your love is the only thing that sets me free. Oh, come back to me, baby. Come back and heal this heart of mine. Yeah, heal this heart of mine. I'm so lonely without you. Don't leave me in the dark. Bring back your sweet love. Oh, come on home, baby. Come on home to me. Yeah. walk down the path where the autumn leaves fall. I'm wrapping my scarf tight against the midnight chill, looking for the bench at the top of the hill. It's the exact same spot where we first said hello, back when the spring flowers were beginning to grow. Now the trees are bare and the grass is dead and gray, just like the love that you chose to throw away. Oh, it's a cold journey tonight. During this midnight walk in the dark city park, I'm searching for a sign, searching for a spark of the love that we lost in the heat of the summer. Now my heart is beating like a lonely drummer. Oh, come back to the park where it all began, and give your sweet love to this lonely man. I remember the way the fountain used to splash and gleam underneath the moonlight, like something from a dream. We threw a shiny penny into the water clear and wished that we'd stay together year after year. But the fountain is drained and the penny is gone, and I'm left here waiting for the oncoming dawn. You found a new lover who walks in the light, while I'm left wandering through the shadows of night. Oh, the contrast is breaking me down. During this midnight walk in the dark city park, I'm searching for a sign, searching for a sign, searching for a spark, searching for a spark of the love that we lost in the heat of the summer. Now my heart is beating like a lonely drummer. Oh, come back to the park where it all began, and give your sweet love to this lonely man. The wind is whistling a sorrowful tune through the trees, and I'm falling down to my shaking bare knees. I touch the cold wood of our favorite bench seat, and I feel the full weight of my tragic defeat. I should have been kinder, I should have been sweet, instead of letting my anger cause our retreat. If I could see you walking down this path today, I'd beg for your mercy in every single way. Oh, hear my cry tonight. No more moonlit walks, no more holding hands, just a broken man who finally understands the true value of the love that he threw aside to satisfy the demands of his foolish pride. Oh, let the organ back and play a solemn chord. I'm calling out for mercy from the Lord. During this midnight walk in the dark city park, I'm searching for a sign, searching for a sign, searching for a spark, searching for a spark of the love that we lost in sweet love to this lonely man. Walking in the park, yeah, so dark, so cold at midnight. Where are you, my sweet baby? Come back to our favorite bench. The autumn leaves are falling down. Oh, darling, don't leave me here alone. The house has gone quiet since you walked out the door, and the shadows are dancing on the hardwood floor. I'm sitting by the fireplace all by myself, with nothing but your picture on the wooden shelf. Our love used to burn like a raging wildfire, filled with a sweet and undeniable desire. But now the flames have all died down so low, and I'm left with nowhere in this world to go. Oh, the chill is moving in, and I'm staring at the embers of a dying flame, whispering your sweet and beautiful name, hoping that a spark might still remain inside, in this lonely house where our great love died. Oh, come back and fan the fire once again, before the cold winter nights begin. When the sparks would fly, and we would look deep into each other's eyes. There was no doubt about the love we possessed. We were truly and completely, deeply blessed. But somewhere along the way, we lost the track, and we started saying things we couldn't take back. We let the coldness creep into our sacred home, and now we're both living completely alone. Oh, what a foolish thing we did. And I'm staring at the embers of a dying flame, whispering your sweet and beautiful name, hoping that a spark might still remain inside, in this lonely house where our great love died. Oh, come back and fan the fire once again, before the cold winter nights begin. So slow, and the red coals are losing their final glow. If I could turn back the hands of time today, I would find a way to make you wanna stay. I'd burn down the walls of my stubborn pride and keep you safely by my love inside. dark shade of gray, and my last bit of hope is slipping away. Oh, somebody help me tonight. Is there any warmth left in this ash? Or was our love just a temporary flash? I refuse to believe that this is the very end. I need you here as my lover and my friend. Oh, listen to the crackle of the wood. I'd change the past if I only could. And I'm staring at the embers of a dying flame, whispering your sweet and beautiful name, hoping that a spark might still remain inside, in this lonely house where our great love died. Oh, come back and fan the fire once again, before the cold winter nights begin. Staring at the embers, staring at the embers, yeah. Staring at the embers, so dark, so cold in here. Where did the fire go, baby? Bring back the heat of your love. Oh, don't let it die out completely. I'm still waiting by the ash. Yeah. Oh, hey. I'm climbing up the creaky stairs where the cobwebs gather thick, feeling a heavy sorrow that makes my stomach sick. I open the old wooden door to the room beneath the roof, where the silence of our tragedy is the absolute proof. There in the corner, where the dust motes softly dance, is the hand-carved pine cradle we built by pure chance. I spend months sanding the edges, so smooth and so fine, waiting for the beautiful angel that was supposed to be mine. Oh, but the nursery is completely bare, and there's an empty cradle in the attic tonight, shining in the pale and lonely window light. No sweet lullaby rolling down the room, just a heavy blanket of pure heartbreak and gloom. Oh, come back, baby, rock the cradle with your man, and help me understand the Lord's mysterious plan. I remember the spring mornings when your belly started to grow, and we'd sit by the fireplace with a soft, holy glow. You'd knit the little booties, and you'd smile so sweet, believing that our domestic bliss was total and complete. But the fever hit our cabin in the middle of the night, and the doctor couldn't save our little spark of light. We buried our dreams underneath the old oak of pure heartbreak and gloom. Oh, come back, baby. Rock the cradle with your man and help me understand the Lord's mysterious plan. I touch the curved rockers with my rough working hand, and I'm the loneliest husband in this whole grieving land. I can hear the phantom sound of a small baby's cry echoing through the rafters up high in the sky. I should have been stronger to carry you through the pain, instead of letting my own tears blind me in the rain. I'll sit on this old truck until the sun goes dead, hoping that your gentle spirit will return to my head. Oh, hear my sorrowful gospel testimony. Empty wood and broken vows are all that's left behind in the quiet, dusty chambers of my heavy mind. I'm calling out to the heavens for some saving grace to bring back the comfort of your beautiful face. Oh, let the mellow organ back my lonely plea. Deliver me from this misery. And there's an empty cradle in the attic tonight, shining in the pale and lonely window light. Lord knows, sweet lullaby, rolling down the room, just a heavy blanket of pure heartbreak and gloom. Oh, come back, baby. Rock the cradle with your man and help me understand the Lord's mysterious plan. Empty cradle, rocking in the drafty air tonight. Where did you go, my sweet grieving wife? I'm still up here among the old boxes, pine wood and cold tears. Oh Lord, comfort your lonely servant. Yeah, yeah, amen. The foghorn is blowing, it's deep and solemn moan, as I stand on the deck of the ferry boat, all alone. The river is churning with a wild and muddy force, and the captain is struggling to keep us on our course. I'm looking back at the shoreline, fading into the gray, leaving the little country town where I wanted to stay. But you told me that our love was a temporary thing, and you returned the silver band that I proudly did bring. Oh, the water is cold tonight. river ferry station. I'm suffering from a total and bitter devastation, watching the wake cut through the dark water below, with nowhere in this wide world left for me to go. Oh, river, carry my sorrow down to the deep blue sea, since my sweet baby has officially set me free. We used to take this ferry when the summer skies were blue, to go picnics in the meadows where the clover grew. We'd stand at the railing and watch the fish jump high, with a wealth of pure happiness in each other's eye. But a slick city talker came to your father's store, and you decided that a country boy was a total bore. You packed up your dresses and you crossed the river wide, leaving me stranded with my wounded sense of pride. Oh, how could you leave me behind? During this rainy crossing at the river ferry station, I'm suffering from a total and bitter devastation, watching the wake cut through the dark water below, with nowhere in this wide world left for me to go. Oh, river, carry my sorrow down to the deep blue sea, since my sweet baby has officially set me free. The rain is beating hard against the iron passenger hull, and the only sound is the crying of a lonely seagull. I hold on to the railing with a wet and shaking hand, realizing that I'm entering a dark and foreign land. If I could jump into the water and swim back to your side, I'd do it in a second, swallowing all my pride. But the engines are roaring and the distance grows too wide, leaving me with nothing but this pain inside. Oh, hear my testimony today. Iron wheels turning and the black smoke rising high underneath the weeping and overcast country sky. No more sweet morning, no more holding hands tight, just a lonely voyage into the oncoming night. Oh, let the electric piano roll like the river tide. I've got nowhere left to hide. During this rainy crossing at the river ferry station, I'm suffering from a total and bitter devastation, watching the wake cut through the dark water below, with nowhere in this wide world left for me to go. Oh, river, carry my sorrow down to the deep blue sea, since my sweet baby has officially set me free. Crossing the river, yeah, rain on the deck all alone tonight. Goodbye, my sweet country girl, goodbye. The shoreline is completely gone now. Foggy water and deep regret. Oh, darling, why did you let me go? Yeah, yeah. I'm sitting on the sand as the tide begins to rise, looking out at the horizon with these weary, salty eyes. The water is a deep and cold shade of midnight blue, and it reminds me of the vast distance between me and you. You sailed away to a coast across the wide Atlantic Sea, leaving nothing but the crashing waves to keep company with me. I try to build a wall of stone to keep the water back, but my defenses are crumbling under the sorrowful attack. Oh, the shoreline is washing away, and I'm drowning in the ocean of your absence tonight, with no lighthouse beam to guide me to the light. Your love was the anchor that kept my spirit steady and strong. Now I'm drifting out to sea, where I don't belong. Oh, save me, baby. Throw a line to your man before I sink completely beneath the shifting sand. I remember the summer nights we spent along this coast. We used to toast to the future, but now I'm just a ghost. We'd walk along the boardwalk and listen to the organ play, back when tomorrow felt a million miles away. But you wanted the glamour of the big city lights, and you grew tired of our simple, quiet country nights. You boarded the steamer with a wave and a sweet smile, leaving me stranded on this lonely, desolate isle. Oh, the seagulls are mocking my pain, and I'm drowning in the ocean of your absence tonight, with no lighthouse beam to guide me, oh, to the light. Your love was the anchor that kept my spirit steady and strong. Now I'm drifting out to sea, where I don't belong. Oh, save me, baby. Throw a line to your man before I sink completely beneath the shifting sand. The white caps are breaking hard against the old wooden pier, echoing the steady rhythm of my deepest internal fear. I know that miles can make a loving heart grow cold, until the beautiful stories we shared are no longer told. I pray to the master of the wind and the raging sea to blow your ship back into this harbor to me. Because the water is freezing and the sky is turning black, and I don't know how much longer I can survive the lack. Oh, hear my lonely distress signal. Salty water in my eyes, salty tears upon my face. There is no substitute for your warm and sweet embrace. I'm calling your name into the vast and empty air, but the roaring of the tide is the only answer anywhere. Oh, let the electric piano roll like the gentle waves. My heart is one of love's forgotten graves, and I'm drowning in the ocean of your absence tonight, with no lighthouse beam to guide me to the light. Your love was the anchor that kept my spirit steady and strong. Now I'm drifting out to sea where I don't belong. Oh, save me, baby. Throw a line to your man before I sink completely beneath the shifting sand. The ocean of absence, yeah. Tide keeps coming in so fast. Where are you, my sweet anchor? I'm losing my grip tonight. The water is cold, so cold without you. Oh, drag me back to the shore, baby. Yeah, yeah. The steam is rising from the tracks below, and the conductor is shouting that it's time to go. I'm holding your hands on the concrete platform, trying to keep your fingers nice and warm. This is the moment that I dreaded the most, watching you leave for the distant coast. My heart is beating like a heavy bass drum, and a wave of pure sorrow has made me numb. Oh, please don't board that train as the whistle blows for the very last time. I'm losing the only girl who was ever mine. The tears are falling down your beautiful face as we share one final desperate embrace. Oh, don't go and leave me behind in the smoke, with a heart that you accidentally broke. You say that your future lies far away, and there's nothing left for you to stay. But what about the love that we built right here? What about the dreams that we held so dear? I can't imagine walking back to our room and finding nothing but loneliness and gloom. Every corner will remind me of your smile. Oh, won't you stay just a little while? Just a few more minutes, please. As the whistle blows for the very last time, I'm losing the only girl who was ever mine. Ah, the tears are smoke, with a heart that you accidentally broke. The iron wheels are beginning to turn, and deep inside my chest the fire's burn. You step onto the stairs and you wave goodbye. Underneath the heavy, overcast sky, I run along the platform as the train gains speed, reaching for the only love I'll ever need. But the distance grows and you slip out of sight, leaving me alone in the oncoming night. Oh, the pain is too much to bear. Why does duty have to tear us apart? Oh, why must miles break a loving heart? I'll be waiting on this platform every single day, hoping that you'll find your way back to stay. Oh, hear the engine roar down the track. Lord, please bring my sweet baby back as the whistle blows. Oh, the very last time I'm losing the only girl who was ever mine. Oh, the tears are falling down your beautiful face as we share one final desperate embrace. Oh, don't go and leave me behind in the smoke, with a heart that you accidentally broke, leaving on that midnight train. Yeah, yeah. Watch the smoke rise high. Goodbye, my sweet love. Goodbye. I'm standing here all alone on the platform. The tracks are empty now. Oh, come back to me someday. Yeah, yeah. The crowd is all gone home, and the chairs are on the tables, and the janitor is sweeping up the cigarette butts and labels. My fellow musicians have packed their instruments away, but I'm still sitting at the electric piano today. I'm looking at the empty dance floor where you used to spin, back when our beautiful relationship was a total win. Now the spotlights are turned off, the house lights are dim, and my chances of winning you back are looking quite slim. Oh, the music has ended, baby, and I'm playing the last song on the bandstand tonight, underneath the final flickering neon lights, singing a testimony of a love that went astray since the terrible hour you chose to walk away. Oh, let the mellow organ carry my final plea across the empty room, back to your memory. We used to headline this club every single Friday night, with your beautiful vocals making everything so bright. We had the whole town jumping to our soulful rhythm, feeling the deep power of our musical connection. But you wanted a solo career in the big city scene, and you left your partner behind, feeling so blue and green. You signed the contract and you boarded the plane, leaving me with nothing but this heavy-hearted pain. Oh, the applause has died down, and I'm playing the last song on the bandstand tonight, underneath the final flickering neon light, singing a testimony of a love that went astray since the terrible hour you chose to walk away. Oh, let the melody carry my final plea across the empty room, back to your memory. My fingers are heavy as I hit the final minor chord, asking for some guidance from the holy gospel, Lord. I can see a microphone standing empty and still, and the sight of it gives my spirit a bit of chill. I won't pack my bags until the owner cuts the power. I'll keep on singing through this dark and lonely hour, hoping that the echo will reach your distant ears and bring an end to these sorrowful, rainy tears. Oh, hear my lonely melody. No more harmonies, no more singing in perfect time. Just a broken man trying to find a meaningful rhyme. Our love was a hit record that skipped the vital groove, and now my life has completely refused to move. Oh, let the brass swells cry out love. They know exactly why I love you so, and I'm playing the last song on the bandstand tonight, underneath the final flickering neon light, singing a testimony of a love that went astray since the terrible hour you chose to walk away. Oh, let the mellow organ carry my final plea across the empty room, back to your memory. On the bandstand, all alone with my piano tonight. Where did you go, my sweet duet partner? The club is closing up now. Oh, darling, the music is finally over. Yeah. I'm standing in the spare room where the sunlight rarely shines, looking at the table and the iron gears intertwine. Your favorite spool of cotton thread is sitting on the stand, just the way you left it when you dropped it from your hand. This is the corner where you'd hum a sweet old church hymn, while the evening shadows grew heavy, deep and dim, making dresses for the children or a patch for my old jeans, living out the quiet beauty of our domestic scenes. Oh, but tonight the needle is completely still, and I'm looking at the dust that is bleeding from the pain. I remember the winter nights when the wind would howl so loud, and you'd stitch a heavy blanket that made my spirit proud. You'd press your warm hand right against my weary cheek, giving me the dynamic power that a working man would seek. But we let the petty arguments turn into a war until we couldn't even hear each other's loving call. You packed up your patterns and you took the northbound train, leaving your country boy with this heavy-hearted pain. Oh, the fabric of our love is torn apart, and I'm looking at the dust on your sewing machine, remembering the happiest home this valley's ever seen. The wheel won't turn, the pedals are resting on the floor, since the terrible morning you walked out of my door. Oh, come back, baby. Come back, baby. Thread the needle once again. Oh. And mend this broken heart that is bleeding from the pain. I touch the cold metal structure where your fingers used to glide, and I'm suffocating under the weight of my stubborn pride. I should have said I'm sorry before the scissors made the cut, before the final chapter of our romance was firmly shut. I'll leave the sewing pattern lying open on the wood, hoping that you return to make it understood that a love like ours is worth a second honest try. Underneath the canvas of this weeping country sky, or hear my lonely testimony tonight. No more dynamic phrasing, no more singing while you work, just a deep down loneliness where the heavy shadows lurk. I'm begging for the rhythm of that old mechanical stride to break the awful silence that I've got inside. Oh, let the mellow organ play a low refrain for the tailor of my soul who left me in the rain. And I'm looking at the dust on your sewing machine, remembering the happiest home this valley's ever seen. The wheel won't turn, the pedals resting on the floor, since the terrible morning you walked out of my door. Oh, come back, baby. Come back, baby. Thread the needle once again. Oh, and mend this broken heart that is bleeding from the pain. Dust on the machine, yeah. The silver needle is rusted tonight. Where did you go, my sweet seamstress girl? I'm still waiting in the sewing room. The thread is broken and my life is still. Oh, darling, come on back and stitch me whole. Yeah, yeah. ticking is loud in the silence of the night. As I watch the hands move under the lamplight, I've been tossing and turning since 10 o'clock sharp, with a mind that is caught in a sorrowful warp. I can't erase the image of the look on your face when you told me that our love had run out of space. You said it was over and you walked out the door, and now I'm left pacing on this cold wooden floor. Oh, the hours are dragging by, and I'm watching the clock strike 3 in the morning, feeling so hopeless, so completely forlorn. Every tick of the pendulum cuts like a sword as I pray for some comfort from the Holy Lord. Oh, baby, come back and stop the time when you were still sweet and completely mine. I remember the nights when time would fly so fast. We would wish that the darkness could permanently last. We'd lay in each other's arms until the sun would rise, looking at the world through each other's bright eyes. But now the minutes are heavy as blocks of gray lay, and I'm trapped in the desert of this empty bed. I count every second that you've been away, and I dread the arrival of the oncoming day. Oh, it's a terrible torment, yeah, and I'm watching the clock strike 3 in the morning, feeling so hopeless, so completely forlorn. Every tick of the pendulum cuts like a sword as I pray for some comfort from the Holy Lord. Oh, baby, come back and stop the time when you were still sweet and completely mine. The brass gears inside are turning around, making a repetitive and mechanical sound. It reminds me of the routine that we used to share before we allowed our love to dissolve into thin air. I wanna break the glass and smash the heavy weight to change the direction of our tragic fate. But the clock keeps on ticking, it doesn't care at all about the lonely man weeping against the bedroom wall. Oh, somebody help me tonight. Time heals all wounds, that's what the old folks say. But it feels like it's killing me day by day. I need your sweet touch to heal this deep scar, no matter how near or how terribly far. Oh, hear the electric piano play a soft refrain to match the steady rhythm of my inner pain. And watching the clock strike 3 in the morning, feeling so hopeless, so completely forlorn. Every tick of the pendulum cuts like a sword, as I pray for some from the Holy Lord. Oh, baby, come back and stop the time when you were still sweet and completely mine. Strike three, yeah. Tick-tock, tick-tock goes the clock. I'm still awake, missing you, baby. Bring back your sweet love tonight. The morning is a long way off. Oh, darling, come home. Yeah, yeah. I've left the yellow bowl burning outside my front door. Every single night since you walked across that floor, it casts a lonely circle on the wooden steps below, highlighting the place where you chose to let us go. The neighbors keep telling me I'm wasting the power, sitting out here on the swing hour after hour. But that light is a beacon for a soul that went astray, a small sign of hope that you'll find your way. Oh, the night is getting chilly and thin, and I'm watching the porch light burn in the dark, hoping against hope for a single tiny spark of the love that we lost when the summer went dead. Now I'm trapped with the terrible words that we said. Oh, follow the light, baby, come back home. Don't leave your lonely man in the shadows alone. We used to sit out here under that same warm glow, talking about the things that only true lovers know. You'd rest your weary head right upon my knee, and the world felt so simple, so perfect to me. But a sudden storm of anger tore our paradise down, and you boarded the midnight bus out of this town. Now the swing is completely still by my side, and I'm suffocating under the weight of my pride. Oh, what a foolish man I've been, and I'm watching the porch light burn in the dark, for a single tiny spark of the love that we lost when the summer went dead. Now I'm trapped with the terrible words that we said. Oh, follow the light, baby, come back home. Don't leave your lonely man in the shadows alone. Bugs are circling around the glowing glass shade, just like the old memories that refuse to fade. I desperate beat, hoping that the headlights will turn up our lane to bring a final end to this deep-seated pain. I'll leave that bowl burn until the filaments die underneath the dark canvas of this country sky. Oh, hear my testimony tonight. Yellow light shining on a broken down swing. Nothing can soothe the sharp emotional sting except the return of the woman I adore, walking up those steps and standing on the floor. Oh, let the electric piano play a soft refrain to match the steady rhythm of my sorrow and pain. And I'm watching the porch light burn in the dark, hoping against hope, for a single tiny spark of the love that we lost when the summer went dead. Now I'm trapped with the terrible words that we said. Oh, follow the light, baby, come back home. Don't leave your lonely man in the shadows alone. Let the porch light burn, shining all through the night so long. I'm still waiting out here for you, baby. Come on back to the circle of warmth. Yellow glow and deep regret tonight. Oh, darling, find your way